Everybody.
I need to tag some people. I tagged 20 something. George is already up there. Hey, George.
GB.
Hey, Latia. Hey, TT. Hey, Clarissa.
Clarissa up here.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? We're trying to get back into the swing of things.
We in it.
Hey, Habarsha, how are you? Hey, Crenshaw. Why'd you go be in service? Hey, Crenshaw. I need you to be safe, Clarissa. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, he can't get up there. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? How everybody doing?
Be sure.
Yeah, be sure. Brian, when you gonna start back? You still doing your thing, your business for musicians? I think he's still up here. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Phil. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. For those who are up here and I haven't seen it, hey. Hey, Hall. Brian said, I'm definitely still in NC. Brian said he's still in North Carolina. Oh. Brian, you still doing your business with, what's it? B Show?
The
musicians.
Finding
musicians. Thank you, Harold. Welcome back. Welcome. Yeah, he said I'm still doing just revamping out here. I understand. We try to revamp here too. Hey, Sean Ridley.
What up, Sean?
Hey, Reese. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Deacon French. How y'all doing? Show us some hearts. Show us some thumbs.
Jocelyn, speak some Jamaican.
Hey, Jocelyn. Y'all should have took us with y'all to Jamaica. We could have celebrated the anniversary too.
I gotta get my body in shape.
No, I don't care. I want to go to Jamaica. We could have went together. Yeah. But yeah, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Thursday Love. We have been on vacation for a whole month. Did y'all miss us? Did you miss Thursday Love?
Don't lie.
She said, hey, Mon. Trivia is not even up here. Where is Trivia at? She's the main one talking about y'all coming back on.
Hey, Felicia.
Felicia.
Is with child.
Trivia is the main one fussing for us to come back on. Hey, Contessa. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all know how we do on Thursday Love. Y'all tell us how y'all feeling. Y'all tell us what y'all up to. What y'all been doing this past month. We have been gone for a whole month. We took a break, a much needed break. We missed you guys. Did you miss them?
Yeah.
Did you? Don't sound so excited.
No, I was. Go ahead.
Don't sound so excited.
Yeah, I miss y'all.
You miss it. Did y'all miss us? Did y'all miss Thursday Love?
I missed y'all.
You are so emotionless.
I am. Hey, I'm.
And this is how he is 24/7, emotionless. Yes.
Y'all,
hey, Charity. I think I said 31 weeks has set in. Who's? Okay, I don't know. Charita? Is it Charita? Is it Charita?
31 weeks, what you mean? You pregnant or we be gone for 31 weeks?
We have not been gone 31 weeks. I don't know.
No, that's pregnancy.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Hello, Pastor.
That's
you're
Felicia.
Right. Okay,
That's Felicia.
Yeah.
We have been gone for a whole month. So what have y'all been doing for a whole month? What have we been doing for a whole month?
Man, look. I mean, nothing. Let me tell y'all. The best vacation we ever had was this past week. We went to, we took the kids to Disney World. Thanks to Vondra Short and WMV Travels. Vondra, but it's brown short. Short brown?
No, it's short brown.
Short brown, brown short. Yo, if y'all looking for a travel agent, hit her up, man. She is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, Trivia done changed her name. We've been gone for a month and Trivia done changed her name. Hey, Chucky.
What up, Charles? I hear you back in the what's your VA or NC?
You made it safely to NC. Hey, Nick. Hey, Kiki. Hey, my light sister. Hey,
You're gonna save money now, Charles.
Hey, movie. Oh. Okay, so we've been gone for a whole month, and we had time to just relax, rejuvenate. We thought of some new ideas.
We had time to argue, disagree.
We had to do some things to come up with some more topics. Him getting on my nerves.
Still getting on her nerves as we speak.
Yes.
Irritated with me as we speak.
Yes.
Keep going.
It is the truth. It is the truth. We're not lying to you guys.
What makes marriage work?
What makes I can't even talk. What makes marriage work? It's still getting up doing a Facebook Live broadcast knowing y'all irritated with your spouse.
Well, not y'all. Her. Not y'all.
Hey, Yolanda. You said where's she? I was 31 weeks. Had said, oh, okay, 31 weeks.
Where you get Sherita Kinsey?
Yeah, you gonna have to tell us about this name. Chuck said my things are now.
I'll be down for good
Monday.
Oh.
Okay. All right, love you too. Hey, Vondra. Vondra, once again, for those who are up here and you do not know her, thanks to Vondra Brown and WMV Travels, we were blessed to have our first real family vacation to Disney on last week, and it was great. She blessed us with a nice...
Y'all, let me tell y'all about the resort.
And some things have not changed.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm excited. Let me tell y'all about that resort. The resort, y'all, let me tell y'all something. The resort, y'all, I don't do pools. Seriously. I don't do pools. I do a tub. I don't do tubs. I do a shower. I do the rain. I do the shower. Well, let me tell y'all something, man. That place had 4 pools. 7 pools.
7 pools.
Y'all, I stayed in the pool for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Never, y'all, in my entire life, promise you. In my 41 years, well, my mom, we didn't go to the pool. We didn't go to no kind of pool, no beach, and no when I was a kid. But let me tell y'all, in 41 years, I've never stayed in the pool past 10 minutes at the most. I stayed in that pool for 2 hours. Let me tell you, that resort was wonderful. It was relaxing. Like we didn't want to come back. Let me put it that way. We didn't want to come back to reality.
Nice.
The resort was off the chains. Like the resort by itself, we could have stayed at the resort and went nowhere else.
And that's mostly what most people did when they were there. They really didn't go to no parks and nothing like that. They stayed at a resort. It was a nice resort. It had a villa, so it was like a suite. It was like a home away from home. It was a nice suite. Nice. We had a 2-bedroom. The girls had their own room, their own bathroom. It was great.
They locked their doors.
They locked us out because they did not. As soon as we got there and they got in their room, they locked the door. They had 7 pools. They had a lazy river. They had those bouncy slides, a big bouncy slide, a putt-putt place, a rock climbing. They had about 3 or 4 weight rooms, fitness rooms.
Yeah, fitness rooms.
Yeah, fitness rooms. And they had water sports, so you could rent a jet ski and all that stuff or whatever. Yeah. So it was real nice.
And let me tell y'all what made the vacation what just with the cherry on top. Dawn and Phil came all the way from Tarpon Springs, Florida, which is about 2 hours or something. About 2 hours to see us. That was just the bomb. Okay,
and so for y'all who do not know Dawn and Phil, I posted a picture the other day of Dawn and Phil. Yes, they are our white friends. We love them. And so
be white.
They are white friends. I love them. And so Dawn and Phil, y'all, what was a blessing behind Dawn and Phil coming to see us? Because we just met Dawn and Phil last August. It's been literally a year. We met them a year ago on a cruise. We met them on a cruise. So we have not seen them since last year. And to tell them that, y'all, we coming down to Florida or whatever, but we're going to Orlando. And we didn't know how far it was really from them. And they was like, well, okay, well, we're going to come see y'all. And I was like, you don't have to do that. But they really did. They drove about 2 hours and spent the day with us.
Literally, the day.
Spent the day with us and spoiled on us. And that was a blessing. And that shows some serious love. We really love the fact that they loved on us like that.
They took care of everything. They showed us some real Southern hospitality. So y'all come down here, we got to do the same thing for y'all.
But the Disney trip was great. Enough about us. The girls did love their surprise. It was a surprise Disney trip for the girls. It was their very first time going to Disney. So we did surprise them. We never told them where they were going. We just said we were going to the beach for a couple of days. That was it. And so we ended up surprising them. They were excited. We only went to 2 parks, though, which was great. We didn't do every park. 2 parks is wisdom. Because if you get older and all that walking, it's exhausting. So we only did 2 parks. It did rain some. Didn't like that.
Man, that rain. Let me tell y'all. So it rained it rained. We went to
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Friday, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday it rained. It was wonderful. Let me tell y'all.
It's wonderful for him because he likes rain.
So Friday it rained the whole time. It was the best time I ever had. It was wonderful. It didn't want too hard. It was wonderful. We walked with our what you call them thing you put on for to get wet?
Ponchos.
We walked with our ponchos. Y'all, let me tell you. So Wednesday, the last part of Hollywood, Hollywood Studios on last part they had the Disney show.
Yeah,
and the whole Phantasmo, whatever it was. Yeah, so the thing anyway was outside, and they was doing water and stuff, and so it was raining. I mean, it was awesome. Like this was the best. It is. This was the best, most relaxing. Even though we have a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
We had a great time. But this was the best vacation I've ever had in my entire life, and that's
and
a
TJ
lot to say.
Don't do heat.
And I don't do that. I don't do
heat. He don't do pools.
I don't do pools. I don't even get excited about stuff.
Yeah.
But this vacation was like, if this is what vacation is gonna be like from here on out, we gonna. Oh man, it was. I don't get excited. I don't get excited, but this was awesome. Like,
and it was a blessing that our kids were happy. You see their faces, they were smiling, and they did not complain. I think that's what made it a grateful trip. They did not complain.
They said thank you.
They said thank you a lot. They said thank you a lot. They were very grateful. I love our girls. I do. I love our girls, and they would every little thing. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Mommy. They stayed into the pool for hours.
Literally.
And so all of them about my complexion. All of them came back chocolate like their mama.
And I think forgot my thought.
Hey, Jeanette.
I know what I did. So this is something I did too.
Hey, sweetie.
This is something that I did before we left. So the girls argue a lot. They argue a lot. Sherrie argue a lot. I mean, they all argue. All four of the girls. The oldest one, Sherrie, Zariah, Naya, and Taylor. They argue all the time, right? So what I did before we left, I took away. I made it up. I took away what you call it. I took away their cards. I took away the argued card, the disagreement card, the fussing cards. I took away all their cards.
But you took your card too. We all took. And then we turned around and we took your card.
No, I don't have a card.
You do have a card.
I do too. Who's that?
You do too have a card. You do too.
Anyway,
do too.
So so I took their cards away. So we didn't do no arguing.
Hey, May.
Even when we felt like arguing, when they did something that we didn't like, we swallowed it. Like there was none of that stuff. I said we can do it, but have fun, enjoy, laugh, play, and cut up. And that's what we did. Man, it was bananas.
But we can honestly, it wasn't perfect. So I don't want nobody to get no idea we got the perfect family.
It was perfect for us.
But it was perfect for us because we even though TJ did take the cards, like no arguing, no nagging, no being not ungrateful or anything like that. They did have their moments. Don't get me wrong. They had some moments. But if I had to say out of the whole trip, maybe 2% of the time, I may have heard like 1 or 2 complaints. They may argue a little bit because see, you got to know our kids. They argue all the time here, and so when we went off, they didn't argue that much. So it was great. It was great to hear. Arthur said we got to go. Hey, Stephen Lamar. Hey, Stephen Lamar. Hey, Stephen Lamar. Hey, Latia.
Colonel.
Hey, Kevin Brickhouse.
What's up, man?
But yeah,
I missed you, man. We missed you at church, Kevin.
So, but you made me lose my thought.
You were talking about you arguing.
Oh, Arthur said we gotta go. Now, Arthur, your babies are still babies. I mean, some people still take their babies to Disney, but I recommend when your babies get a little older so they can appreciate it, they can get on rides and enjoy it. When I say Taylor enjoyed every ride, she was ready to go. She didn't even want to see a show.
Talking about Tower of Terror.
So TJ, as soon as we got to Hollywood Studios, TJ wanted to get on Tower of Terror. As soon as we got in the place, he was like, we're going straight to Tower of Terror. We stood in line for 2 hours, but it was worth the 2 hours because we met some people from Spain and Florida. It was nice. We talked to them. It was cool. So we get on Tower of Terror. It was TJ, Zariah, Naya, me, and Taylor. Taylor was on the end. We were all in the back. Okay? So we get on the ride, and TJ scared them. Yes, TJ already scared them. Zariah was already scared to get on the ride. Or whatever. So then TJ scares them, right? So they were already petrified before they got on the ride. They get on the ride, and it's all dark. Whoever's been on Tower of Terror, you know how it starts off or whatever. And so soon as we do the first drop, how did Taylor do it? and so Zariah was like, Like nothing came out of her mouth. Like she just froze.
And now you're like, yeah.
She just like, so it was so funny. So Taylor was screaming like nonstop. Taylor was screaming nonstop. And then as soon as the ride stopped, she started crying. She just bust out bawling. And then I was like, you all right? She was like, can we go again? And we was like, huh? Can we go again, mommy? We was like, what? She crying. She is bawling. And she's like, can we go again? Girl, we just stood in line for 2 hours. And you don't. And look, one of the elderly men that was sitting in front of us was like, she busted my eardrums. Taylor was screaming so loud, but it was fun. It was so fun. Hey, Karen, it was so fun.
Man, we do got to talk.
So yeah, it was great. It was a great vacation. We missed you guys. We hope everything is going great in your lives. We're looking forward to the next few months of Thursday Love and what it's going to entail. Couples, more things, even with dating, engagements, and singles and so forth. Yeah, and so. On tonight, we want to chit chat on a topic. What makes a marriage work? Chit chat. You always picking at me.
Look, and another one we got on was the Pirates of the Caribbean. Man, Sherrie, you talking about me freaking the girls out?
I didn't say nothing.
You didn't freak Naya in them out before they got up there.
I was telling Naya about the movie.
And she got scared.
I told her I didn't really see the movie. I said I saw the first one. The first one was scary. It had ghosts and treasures and pirates.
Then look, Sherrie, you did. She scared him. And then it had a nerve. The ride had a nerve to stop when it got in the dark spot.
They were freaking out. And so TJ sitting there trying to hold them like, it's all right. It's daddy. It's all right.
Your mama's fault.
It's all right.
It's your mama's fault.
It's all right. But anyway,
but
you scared them like the whole time. Each ride we got on, you like scared them before they could even get on the ride. That ain't funny.
So the last one we got on was Space Mountain, and that was a roller coaster. So the ride didn't want to get on nothing.
In Tomorrowland and Magic Kingdom. So
I had stuff strategically planned. So we all do. You get on the roller. Look, all the roller coasters you get on them at the end of the night because the lines are short. And Zariah was freaked out.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, because Zariah does not like getting on roller coasters. She'll get on them because her daddy makes her get on them. But you know,
look, we paid out that money.
TJ makes her get on roller coasters.
Trying to break her in.
But you gonna have a girl's head so the girl don't want to get on a roller coaster another day in her life.
You start them out. Train up a child the way they should go. When they get old, they'll get on rides. No. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Toya. Hey, Mar. But I'm just saying. But it was a great trip, and I am grateful that we were finally because we said years ago.
Now I can ride.
Ride that at 50.
Why what? The Pirates of the Caribbean or the Tower of Terror?
I think the Tower of Terror. It was great. Hey, Miss Jackie, I miss you, Miss Jackie.
It's off the chains, Vonda.
Hey, Thurman.
We make you feel
Thurman
like your
said,
heart.
calm down. Anyway, I ain't tell you.
It's an after.
It was a great trip. It was a great trip. So hopefully Rondra's gonna help us. We're gonna pack it up and we're gonna do it again so we can visit the other 2 theme parks and the water parks and so forth. But
there's so much stuff in Florida.
It's so much to do. But I mean, for those who've already been, y'all already know.
Because we went to on the last day, we went to International Drive, and there we
did go to the McDonald's.
We went to the largest McDonald's, I think, in the world. Yeah. It's a 2-story McDonald's. First of all, they got arcades up top. I mean, they got.
Karen said you make her get on roller coasters. Yeah, make her get on roller coasters.
It's a McDonald's, y'all, and they got doggone cakes.
She said Space Mountain. She'll get on it when she's 50. Space Mountain is not. It's cool.
Space Mountain has no drop, Vonda. There's no drop.
It's dark. You can't see anything.
So you can die and not see yourself die.
I know. Miss you too, Miss Jackie.
But International Drive, and they had stuff down there. We didn't get to visit that, but it is so much stuff to do in Florida other than Disney. You got Universal.
We still got to do
if you go to the resort that we went to, you can save all your money and just stay on the resort all the days.
Yeah, Vonda said her favorite place is International Drive. I can see why. Yeah, I can honestly see why. But yeah, so hopefully we'll go back in a couple of years and the girls will enjoy it. We'll do it again. Got to save up for it. That's the thing about vacation. You save up for it.
So we learned a lot this year.
If you have a family of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you save up for it.
So let me give you
according to your budget.
It says what makes the marriage work. What makes a marriage work?
I've been on it. I'm saying at 50, I can still do it. That's right, Vondra.
What makes a marriage work? planning,
planning,
so let me tell y'all,
and budget.
Let me tell y'all, if y'all got change, literally loose change, like quarters, dimes, nickels, whatever.
Yeah, who still put money under the mattress or hide it or put money in a container?
No, we didn't take Karen. Michelle didn't. We wanted to get on
She
rides.
said, why y'all didn't take me and Karen?
Oh, why we didn't take y'all? We don't know. We gonna do something about that, Hyman. We gonna do something about that. I thought you just said Karen. But Karen, we wanted to get on some rides. Karen, I can't walk. My feet with the plural. My feet hurt. Nope. We got something
about your mom.
Hey, look, I can do it. We got something planned. But yeah.
Clarissa keeps saying communication because we'll start it and then we'll change it.
Oh, be nice. Look.
What makes a marriage work?
We get there. Hold tight, Clarissa J. Evans. Look, what makes marriage work? So planning, like, so if you got loose change, seriously, buy yourself a kerosene jug.
A huge kerosene.
One of the what do you call it? The 5-gallon kerosene.
The 5-gallon, yeah.
And so the loose change that you don't use.
Say you know your mom.
Oh, I sure do. Loose change that you don't use. Take that change, man, and just put the change in the Just take that change and put that change and put it in the kerosene jug. I promise you, man. Like I'll throw it out there. So we did maybe 2 years ago. I bought a kerosene jug.
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years ago. About 3 years ago. Yeah. Bought a kerosene jug, and I put change in there for probably about maybe 3 months. Just loose change that I had, and so we had been intending to put more money in it, but we just never did it. Yeah. So this year I was like, you know what? Just from the 3 months I put change in there, 4 months I put change in there. I'm just gonna go cash it out. Took the change to the bank. Just cash the change out. That change by itself, mind you, this was only 3-4 months of just putting change in there. Well, no, it was 3 months. Just 3 months.
I think it was more than that.
No,
but...
it was only like 3 months.
Okay.
It's like 3 months of putting change in there. And mind you, the big kerosene jug, it about probably this much full of change, probably.
Yeah, we didn't fill it up.
It wasn't even full.
Yeah, it wasn't full.
But that just by itself was $115 when it was cashed out. Just change. I'm not talking about cash. I'm not talking about, putting no dollars, no hundreds, no whatever, thousands aside. Just that change by itself.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, which says just that by itself. Honestly, if you like now, I've already started. I started putting change in the and I put this is quite a few bit of change in there.
Yeah.
But if you start, man, putting change in your you start putting change in your bucket. I promise you probably will have your vacation paid for by the time you get ready.
That could be just extra. Or it could be extra change.
Good. Yeah, either that or it could be extra spending money.
Yeah, it's just extra stuff, But I mean,
but that jump adds up.
But on a vacation, I know many of you have probably already taken plenty of vacations, and so you probably already know. But
Jackie said it works. She said that's how we bring our. See, there we go. That's how we bring kids to convocation. See, it works.
Yeah, it works. Putting that change in there, it really did work. So I mean, you have different ways of saving money. You got your accounts, of course. Yeah. Your vacation accounts, your Christmas account, all that good stuff, and you set your money aside for each paycheck or whatever. But if not, some people do it old school, put money under the mattress, in a pillow, whatever. But I mean, also in the change room. But so you got to plan for it. You got to prepare for it. And that's pretty much what we did. We've been talking about taking the girls to Disney for about 2 years.
Actually, no. We've been talking about taking the girls to Disney for 4 years.
Yeah, ever since we went.
Yeah, I promised them that.
So it was 4 years.
Yeah, because my thing was, I mean, for those who take their babies to Disney World and all that stuff, that's wonderful. But they ain't going to remember not anything, and that ain't even the word. Yeah. Not remember anything. But so my thing was, I said, we're not going to take the girls to Disney World and carry them. Yeah, when we go to Disney World, they walking because we want them to remember. I mean, you paying out that much money, you want them to remember what they did.
Yeah.
And I promise you, them chicks going to remember this.
Yeah.
And they walked. And the thing that they walked and they did not complain.
They did not complain.
They did not complain about walking anywhere. And before that, anyway.
But TJ had them prepped before.
I had them prepped.
He started taking them to the Duke Trail to walk 3 miles every day.
Yeah, there's a Disney. I mean, not a Disney. There's a Duke. It's called the Waduke Trail in Durham, of course. And it's called no, it's not called a Waduke. It's the Waduke at the hotel. But I forgot what some Al Bueller Trail or something like that.
Duke Trail.
But anyway, so probably like maybe 3 weeks before we got ready to go, I started taking them to the trail. We were running. The trail is 3 miles. So we ran that trail, ran, walk, ran. We ran that trail for 3 miles. And so their conditioning, their tolerance was they was like walking that thing was nothing because them jokers about to pass out on the trail. But it was fun, and then they had good walking shoes too.
Yeah, we made sure they had good walking
plenty
shoes.
of water, all that stuff.
Yeah, so you just gotta prepare. You gotta prepare them now. You can't just have them out there and walk that whole park, and they never walked before. That's gonna kill them. Hey, Dick and Carl Bradner. Hey, Jamie. But yeah, so yeah, it was a great trip. It was an awesome trip, and we're looking forward to it. Again, planning, preparing, saving is key. And if you're not good at planning your vacations, then you get you somebody such as Vondra Brown with W&B Travels.
This is a shit that not complaining
spirit for my girls.
Well, yeah. See, the thing, and we still talking about what makes marriage work. See, one of
George said the girls can have a roller coaster. George, you need to get on a roller coaster.
It's for, hey, me. Oh, that's Deacon Bradner. Oh, yeah. Lord Jesus the Christ. Hey, Jamie. I think the thing with our girls, man, is I don't know.
I think if the girls are excited though, they shouldn't be complaining.
Well,
I don't know. They never.
Kids still complain sometimes.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I think okay. So we got about 15-20 minutes.
We got about 15 minutes.
And then we gonna say what make a marriage work.
We were just so excited, man. We were just so excited. We wanted to share.
Yeah.
We wanted to share our vacation, and I still say if you guys trying to go, heck. If y'all trying to go to Greensboro and y'all want to plan a vacation, hit Vondra up.
Hit Vondra.
I don't care.
She got a deal for just about every town.
It was wonderful, and she know the good spots to go to. Like it was, man.
She's traveled these places before, so she would know to tell you. Yeah, that was a great thing.
It was just awesome. Period.
So it was helpful to have all those links and places to go. So yeah, they are a lot of light.
Oh my best.
Murray a lot of light. Yeah, but so
Murray older than me.
Hey, Apostle Mitchell, I miss you. I love you. I meant to call you about your foot.
She ain't mean to.
Your foot better. So anyway, but yeah, what makes a marriage work?
What makes a marriage work? We got 10 minutes. Sorry, y'all. No, we apologize. We was excited. We've been gone for a whole month.
So we wanted to share our vacation moment.
And don't y'all get off because we start talking about what made marriage.
I know. Y'all just wanted to hear about our vacation.
Because this is what made our marriage work.
This is part of what made our marriage work. We went on a vacation, a family vacation.
And you know what blessed me today? I had someone to text me. I'm not calling out any names. I'm not going to say whether it was a he or a she unless they say it was them. But I had somebody, we was talking to one of our friends about how important it is to take vacations as a family because, hey, look, man, next year you're going to be older. The kids going to be older. The time will be gone by. So he was telling one of our friends how important it was to take a family vacation or just to take a vacation period. And so they texted me today and they said, you know what? They said, hey, look, I'm planning a vacation for my family. And that was awesome because I think that is one of the most important things. Just like you need to take some time for yourself, just like you need to take some time for your husband and wife, you also need to take some time just for your family.
Right.
Man, because like I said, your kids getting older, if nothing else, get away from the normal environment that you're used to, that you're in every day. You have a normal routine, which is most of the time for the kids, go to school, come home, do work, go to sleep, go to school. It's everybody, we go to work, do whatever. Everybody has a normal routine.
Right.
But when you take a vacation, it takes you out of that norm and it puts you in a different environment, something fresh. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs to be taken out of there. It takes you out of your comfort zone and it puts you in a place of comfort, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Vacation, day-to-day routine.
Yeah, because you go to vacation, you got to think about bills. You got to think about what you got to do with the office. You got to think about what you got to do with the kids. You got to think about nothing. Put no gas in the car. None of that. It's just because, practically you had already taken care of all that stuff before you went on vacation. That's what makes marriage work, handling them bills. But still, like it gives you the opportunity to get away from just the norm. Hey, Kim, how is marriage treating you, Miss Reese?
Your name ain't Reese anymore.
You gotta change your name, Kim.
You gotta change your name, Kimmy.
Hey, baby.
She might keeping it for work, purposes.
Oh well, you do them documents. You gotta have that name right. They're gonna make you pay money.
But yeah,
thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate it. JCW. Calvin Wright.
But yeah,
Esquire.
but yeah, I think also what make a marriage work, there's a lot of things. There are a lot of components. And if you, as y'all know, for those who know Thursday Love, we know y'all know we love the chit chat. So whatever come across your mind and you like this is what makes a marriage work, or this is what make your marriage work, then chime in and let us know while we're running our mouth. Because we like we love y'all feedback. We love when y'all chit chat with us. So you can name multiple things. You can name a couple of things. It don't matter. You can name as many as you want. But there is a long list of things that really make a marriage work. And right now we're just gleaning off the vacation. And I can honestly say,
we'll do part 2.
Yeah, TJ, what makes a marriage work with TJ on a vacation? Me and TJ see differently about a lot of things. We see differently. We don't see eye to eye. We do a lot of things together, but there's a lot of things that we do differently. And the way I plan a vacation and the way he plans a vacation,
must we talk about that?
Are 2 totally different ways.
We need to talk about that.
2 totally different ways. Let me say that again. 2 totally different ways.
Get results. Let me hold on.
I didn't say he didn't get results. I just said it was 2 different ways.
Hold on.
That's all I said.
Since we own that, right? So
Trivia, you done changed your name again?
Yeah, she ain't that person.
She ain't no Kinky.
So let me tell you something.
Kinky.
So since we own that, right? So Sherrie is used to. This is weird.
Yes, Miss Jackie. When you get married, boo.
Sherrie is used to handling music when we do stuff, right? Because she's business minded, and mind you,
I'm an administrator.
She's great at it.
I'm an administrator.
So I usually hear what I say. It's not that I can't, because she saw that I can. But I usually let her handle the business, and I just, I do the groundwork or whatever, and let her handle it.
Yeah, he does the groundwork.
I make sure she got what she need to handle what she need to handle.
Right.
So usually, she handles all of the business that we do. I don't care what it is, whether it's paperwork, whatever, she handles it all. This trip, all of the information it came to me. Thank you, Vondra. All of the information. Thank you, Vondra. Did I say thank you, Vondra? Thank you, Vondra, if you're still up here. But all of the information came to me. My email address, all of that. Everything came through me and to me. So she was so uneasy, almost to a place of irritation, because it was just tearing her up. Because she's so used to handling it. But then, yes, this time, and like I said, I used to do it when we first got married, when we first got together. I used to handle all this stuff. But then, since she was so great, I was like, you know what? You're great at it. I can step back and let you handle it. But this time, I stepped back up. I didn't even get her an option. This time, I stepped back and was like, I'm handling this. I'm scared of this.
Yeah, he the one who reached out to Vondra.
Yeah, so I took the helm this time.
Yeah,
and so I'm tell you how bad this chick is, right? She's bad and good. It's bad in a good way. But anyway, let me tell you how bad it is. So we got to the resort, right? Everybody know when you go to the resort, you got to check in, and they generally, especially resorts, they generally gonna have some timeshare. Generally have these timeshare things. Yeah. Speaking of that, we went to that and we learned some great information. But anyway, so so the guy he had asked, do you want to go to the thing? And I said, timeshare meeting. Yeah, do you want to go to the timeshare meeting? And I said, you know what? Let me talk to my wife about it. Now, mind you, so I go outside, y'all. I go outside because I knew it was burning her up, for one, because she was sitting in the truck. Because he had to go check in. I had to go check in, so she was sitting in the truck with the girls. And so I knew it would tear her nerves up, right?
It was
so I was like,
my nerves.
I said, you know what? Let me call my wife in and you explain to her the same thing you just explained to me. Mind you, all this chick was supposed to do was just go in there and listen. That's it. So I'm like, okay, it took this guy probably at the most 10 minutes to tell me, you know what I'm saying, what about this thing. Yeah. Why is it taking her 20 minutes? Yeah. So I call her and I'm like, hey, are you good? Did you explain it? Yeah, I'm signing us up for the meeting. And I'm like, yo, that was not your job. Your job was to listen and then bring your butt back to the truck. And I was like, look, bring your butt back to the truck so I can finish doing what we're doing. But that's how bad it was. She couldn't sit back. She could not sit back. That's bad. It is bad. She couldn't sit back and just let me handle it. But I made her sit back this time and let me do it. I made her do it. And then not only that, but it showed her again that I still got it. I still can do it. But it was wonderful.
But I mean, okay. So
in
my defense,
no defense. There is no defending.
I'm an administrator at heart. My undergrad is business. My master's in business. So yes, I wanted to handle it all. So yes, when we started this process out, the last 2 Disney trips we went, because I've never been to Disney. So for our 5-year anniversary, 5th-year anniversary, we went to Universal Studios. I handled that. And when
she handled that.
And when we went for our 10-year anniversary, we went to Disney World. It was just me and him, and I handled that. And so this time, he wanted to reach out and Vondra and let Vondra have it. Now, I didn't have an issue with Vondra having it. I just want to clear the air. I did not have a problem with Vondra handling it. So Vondra, I was like, yeah, cool. Vondra can do whatever. Let her do what she do. But when Vondra started emailing TJ, I was like, have you heard from Vondra? What's going on? What are the details? He was like, oh yeah, I got it. I'll forward it to you.
And that's what I did. Every bit of contact we had, I forwarded it to her. Y'all, let me tell you, I handled it. I was handling things, and Clarissa kept talking about communication. I was handling things, and I was making sure that she knew what was going on. So the line, as Vondra said, thank you, Vondra. Did I say thank you, Vondra? Yes. Thank you, Vondra, for sending me the information. As Vondra was sending me the information, I was forwarding the information to Sherrie. So it's the same information that I knew she had, but it just boiled her over because she wasn't handling it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It is because honestly, every marriage has a role. Everybody in a marriage has a role. The wife has a role, and the spouse has a role. So the person that's strong in that role, that's normally the one that handles it. Mm-hmm. And so in this case, normally in planning events or planning a party, birthday parties or going on a trip.
Thank you, Shelby.
I plan it. Like, we've been married for 14 years. We've been together for 20. So I have always planned it. So you're talking about trying to unwire 20 years worth of doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Unwire, just cut the wires, man. Sometimes you just got to cut the wires. So when we got there, I was like, the stuff is in your name, so you're going to have to check in. And he was like, you don't like it, do you? You don't like it, do you? He was nagging. No. And yes, you were. When you got out of that truck, you said, you don't like it, do you? You don't like, that's a nag. Sherrie.
That's a nag.
Sherrie, when I got out of that truck, all I said was, I was like, you don't like it, do you?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you
didn't. Y'all see, now she's trying to come back.
No, you didn't.
Now she's trying to come back and send some false defense.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am happy.
I didn't nag nothing.
But I am happy he did. He handled everything. He was good at it. I'm proud of him. What? You were great at it.
Say it again so everybody can hear you.
You were great.
So, speaking of that. So, and that's the thing too. Sometimes, I believe my personal opinion is not written down anywhere. It's not in the Bible nowhere. But sometimes, well, it might be.
They said, Shelby said, cut the cord.
Everybody
giving you kudos.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you. Honestly, sometimes I do believe that within a marriage, sometimes you need to switch things up. Don't do things always the same way. She normally does the business, but sometimes, especially men, sometimes as a man, we need to step in and say, hey, look, I can do this. I
can take the kids for 5 hours. I can take the kids for a day.
I can take control of this if I choose to.
I can handle the business.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you said, in a marriage, you have your roles. But sometimes,
whoever's stronger in that.
But hey, I can do this. It's not like I can't do it. Yeah. You do it better than I do. Yeah. But I can do it. So this is just to show you, hey, you're great at this. But I can also do this. And not only can I also do it, but I can also be great at it. You're just better at it than I am. And you got to be willing to admit, too, men and women, you got to be willing to admit, hey, I can do this, but you're better at this than I am.
Yeah, but I can't do it. And so the thing is, sometimes when we allow one spouse do it the most, we tend to take them for granted. And like, they just going to do it and they going to handle it, so I ain't got to worry about it. And you never know what might happen. Because the thing is, as you get older, things happen. Life happens. You get sick. Something could happen.
Your hair turn gray.
God forbid if one passes away, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to handle all of it. You should be able to be versatile in a relationship. That means just because he can handle it or he takes care of this certain area in our marriage, I should be well knowledgeable of that area as well. So God forbid something were to happen to him, I can take over and it wouldn't be an issue.
No, Jackie, hold on, back up, Jackie. That's too much now. She's almost up for the next 3 years.
That's right, Miss Jackie.
But I can do it.
Yes.
I can do it.
Yes.
She's better at it, but I can do it.
But that's the thing. That's one of the things that makes a marriage work. Being able to recognize the strengths of your partner or your spouse or whatever, but also when your spouse is strong in that area, to be able to say, okay, I need to teach you this because just in case I'm not here, we both can learn this, and you have to be willing to learn. Hey, Anthony.
She's talking about Jackie. I'm Team Sherrie. That's all right. I got my own team. I create my own. Hold on, I got Shelby up here. We're good. We're good.
But that's what makes it work. That's the thing. That was the funny part about our vacation, because we did have to switch roles. I had to make sure. He said, "I got it." He was like, "I got it."
Look, let me say this. Let me say this so she won't try to hang me. I took the role in everything this time, including the driving. She asked me. She was like, "Hey, baby, you want me to drive? You want me to look?" She asked me about 20 times. You want me to drive? Are you tired? Look, now, let me tell you something now. This is what you better not do. You better not get on Facebook Live and tell the folks that you drove to Florida and back, and I just sat on the other side. Because I did offer to ask you to drive.
That's right.
And she did offer, but I wanted to make sure, man, the only thing for this vacation, I wanted to make sure that all she had to do was to eat, to sleep, and to have fun. That she ain't had to worry about nothing. This whole, really, literally, it took her, and this, let me tell you something too. Here's the thing about also being in your, this is a downside too about always being in your role as the administrator or whatever right. In the marriage. It took her probably about a day, literally. It took her about a day to unwind, to say, hey, I don't have to be administrative minded. I can just relax and have fun. Yeah. It took her literally about a day, because
I said a day and a half.
Excuse me, a day and a half.
2 days.
Because it's what she always does. She's always, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Even when feeling them was coming.
Yeah,
we gotta make sure.
Feeling dog came out. I was like, we trying to make sure. I was like, I want to make sure they're okay. Or they're fine. What we need to do to make sure they're good. Like,
feeling dog, they're from Florida. So they know how to get anywhere in Florida. They know how to get around Florida better than we do.
Yeah.
And I was like, just as long as we in the right place, we let the right people know that they're coming in and so forth, so on, they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But it literally took her that long. So she missed the whole day and a half of mental relaxation of vacation because she's so used to doing stuff. So that's why I think it's great that sometimes, man, you switch and say, hey, look, I can do this. So I made sure. Yeah. And I had to tell her. He didn't
let me drive.
I had to tell her, look, relax,
some women may take pride in that. And I'm not knocking it. Your husband want to drive the whole way there and the whole way back. I'm not knocking it. But I did explain to him. I came back after the trip was over and we were in a good mood. I didn't say it argumentative. I made sure my tone was right and everything. I said, thank you. I told him I did. I thanked him first. I said, thank you for driving. I said, thank you for allowing me to just sit back and relax. I said, thank you for driving all the way there and driving all the way back. I appreciate it. I am grateful. I said, but also understand and know who your wife is. I said, your wife is a doer. Your wife loves to drive. You know what I'm saying? So sitting on the sidelines, that's not me. I play sports all my life. I'm in the game. I'm always in the game. And so sitting on the bench longer than 5 minutes is killing me. And so it was hard. And so when he was like, okay, I'm going to drive or whatever. And I'm like, baby, you okay? I kept checking on her. I was like, you all right? You sleepy? You tired?
She fall asleep.
I'll fall asleep. Wake up. You okay? You tired? Like, literally, I couldn't even take a nap because I was so worried that he was tired and he was okay. But I was like, I'm here. I can drive. I can give you rest as well. Because I think it's nothing wrong with spoiling, a husband spoiling a wife, but also a wife making sure the husband is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a wife will milk the fact that her husband is doing so much for her. He's making sure her money is taken care of. She got everything she needs. The bills are taken care of. Everything is being managed. Everything, even the administration of the business part is being taken care of. Everything is, and even driving. She ain't got to worry about driving. The gas is in the truck and the bags are packed. She ain't got to worry about nothing. But there's nothing wrong with the wife opening up her mouth and saying, baby, you okay? Baby, you all right? You want me to take this for a minute or whatever? Check on him to make sure he is okay. And if he say he fine, then okay. Then you take a breather. But then, just making sure he's okay, because that lets him know that you still care. You're not just milking this for the ride, you know.
But on the flip side of that, I have a wife who's always makes sure I have what I need. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, Sherrie makes sure that I'm covered. Literally, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through staying on me about.
Tom Brandon said, please talk about
whether it's about staying on me about stuff I need to do. If I'm slacking the areas, she makes sure I'm up, even to the point sometimes it does feel like she's nagging, but she does it because she wants the best out of me, and she sees the potential that I have. She sees the potential that I have as a man of God, a man in general. But also, I never said this to you because you always do this. I wanted to make sure this vacation that you got to relax, that you didn't have to do anything but relax, but have fun.
Too, so I got
right. So I purposely did this because of the hard work that you always put in as it pertains to being a wife and being a mother and in this family. So my purpose, my whole sole goal was not just so the kids could have fun, but it was so that you could relax and have fun also and not have to think about nothing. No church, no work, no bills, no money, no nothing. That was my focus. That's why I took control. That's why I drove. That's why I did all of that, because you always work hard. You've been working hard since we've been married and kids. You ain't got to do nothing this time. Nothing. All you got to do is sit on that passenger side and ride. You want to go to sleep? You want to listen to music? You want to read a book? Whatever you want to do, you can just shop as
well. He didn't let me listen to music.
Well,
thank you, baby.
But
he didn't let me listen to no music. He controlled the radio. You know how they say the side seat, the passenger seat controls the radio.
No, I did not.
He did.
And no, tell you what I did.
What you do?
The girls want to listen to what?
You didn't let nobody listen to nothing.
They did.
You brought your laptop.
No. That was on the way back.
And on the way there too.
On the way back, because I was asleep on the way back. But I made sure.
Sleep on the way back.
I was.
You were driving on the way back.
I was sleepy.
See, I asked you that. See, now the truth come out. He was sleeping.
Like, no,
yes, he was.
No, I just want to say that. I just wanted to say that to see what she was saying.
I was give him a kiss.
Be honest with you, on the way back, driving from Florida, mind you, and we took literally, y'all. We took our time. It's a 9.5. Okay, I'm there ain't no cops up here, and y'all can't give me no ticket anyway. All right. She
said, but did you communicate that beforehand, Pastor TJ?
No, I did not. Everything was a surprise, and I wanted to surprise it. And I don't have to communicate. I don't have to say, baby, look, nope.
But that's a hard place. That's a hard place, and that's a good question, Clarissa, because the thing is, some women are not. If you don't communicate that, they're gonna be hell on fire. Because, you know, women who like to do and be active and be part of and help out and stuff. Because I know there was a time when TJ was like, well, let me drive. You know, I got this, and I was like, let me drive. And I would nag him to the point that I would literally take the keys and jump in the seat or whatever. But this time I actually just I was like, okay, he wants to drive. I ain't even going to argue. Because, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even argue this time. I was just like, I'll let him do it.
Sometimes, no offense to any females up here. No offense to any female. Sometimes it's when you're used to doing something all the time in the marriage. Sometimes you gotta.
Hey, baby,
if you got a man that's willing to step up and do that kind of stuff, sometimes you gotta step back and let him do it. Sometimes you gotta let him spoil you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you always doing something. Sometimes just sit. Know how to receive. Know how to receive.
Yeah, as a wife, you do know how to receive.
What makes a man as a man know how to receive? Even as a man, you gotta know how to receive.
Even as a man, even as TJ.
Yes, ma'am.
You receiving it now, but I need you to receive it later too.
Oh, I receive. I
need you to receive.
I said, even as a man, you gotta know how to receive.
Yes.
Yeah, but I receive from you all the time. I receive from you every day. So some days you gotta let me give.
I do.
Y'all hear that?
I do.
Yeah, you got hot voice.
Hey, Dorothy, I miss you.
What up, dog?
Hey,
what up,
Malcolm? But yeah.
Man, it's
we done been up here 50 minutes. We about to go. So yeah.
But yeah, it was
a great vacation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So to get literally safely driving. It takes 9.5 hours to get to Florida. Right? So Orlando. So now the time that me and Sherrie went, it takes us 9.5 hours, and we got there in 8.5 hours.
He was flying.
I was not flying. I was driving fast. My brother told me what all the cop spots was, and once we passed the cop spots, it was smooth. It was Back to the Future. But anyway, we took our time, man. Like literally, we took our time. We left. We were gonna leave originally at 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Then we stayed up to about 2 something packing. We was like, you know what? We're not in a rush to get down there. We'll be good. So we left like 7:30.
Hey, Shamar.
And we got there. About 6, maybe that evening.
It was 6 because we got stuck in traffic.
We got stuck in traffic. But and plus, you got kids. So you got to stop and stuff like that. Use the bathroom and all that stuff. It was just me. I probably stopped twice, and that was for gas. But anyway, you got kids. So you got kids, so you got to stop. So anyway, well, yeah, man, we took our time. There was an accident on 95, so we went on a detour. Like we didn't rush to get there, and we didn't rush to get back. So, like, it was just a wonderful kids. I mean, it was just a wonderful kids. It was just kids. It was just a wonderful vacation.
So you said wonderful kids. You gonna tell them about your moment as being a kid on the way back?
What was my moment? Tell me.
Okay, so he didn't want us to stop to use the bathroom a lot of times. And I get that because when I'm driving, I don't like to stop either. And so, we have kids. They got small bladder, especially Naya. So we going to stop. And so he makes these comments about, I got to stop because kids, stop because of kids. So on the way back.
Right, George, the shade.
So on the way back, somebody wanted to stop at Walmart.
We can't use water bottles.
Walmart. Somebody wanted to stop at Walmart to go to the electronics section to buy something for his laptop. And then he stopped at a gas station. Then he stopped at another gas station. And this was all for him. But we didn't hear that complaint.
That is not true. Here's why I stopped. I stopped because I downloaded music for us to listen to.
He the only one who wanted to listen to it.
I downloaded music for us to listen so we can have something different. So it wasn't for me to stop the Walmart. It was so us as a family.
It wasn't part of the plan.
And then on top of that,
it wasn't part of the plan.
And then on top of that,
it wasn't part of the plan.
And then on top of that, I stopped.
We were on the way back. We were already 4 hours into the trip.
I stopped at 2 gas stations.
We were
one of the gas stations I stopped to because the gas was $2.29.
No, I said we stopped every hour for a potty break.
Because see, the gas was $2.29. So I stopped to the gas near the Walmart. And then the next stop that we made, since you want to put it out there, was to the gas station so that y'all could get something from the gas station. So the stops that I made were all family valid.
No, your stops was not family valid.
Yes.
Anyway,
you said potty breaks down.
I can't because, like I said, he picked at us for stopping, and he vented about us wanting to use the bathroom.
No, it wasn't Walmart over Bladder.
But
Bladder was first.
No, we went to Walmart first.
No, Bladder was no.
You stopped at Walmart first.
Let's be fair. Here is what irritated me about, and it was the middle child. It was Anaya. Here's what irritated me about her. Yes,
we about to get out too.
Yes, we went to Walmart. Yes, we went to the gas stations. She wait until we get back on the road. And and we stopped to Wendy's.
No, she did.
Yes, she did.
No, she did.
Yes, she did.
No, she did.
Yes, she did.
No, she did.
This is your black.
Whatever. All right, you guys. We're going to continue this conversation next week. What makes a marriage work? There's a lot of things that
laughter makes a marriage work.
There's a lot of things that entail into making a marriage work. So we're happy that we're back. We're excited that we're back, and we're so happy that y'all have joined in with us on this Thursday night. We love you guys.
We do. We're glad to be back.
Continue to join in or chime in, chat, whatever.
Ding. That's right. Ding, back in your
Go to our Thursday Love page on Facebook and, share topics, inbox us with topics if you like us, follow us, as well as Instagram. You can do that as well. If you want to be a blessing to us, because we do date night socials with Thursday Love. We're having one coming up August the 17th. For any couples that want to go out with us on August the 17th, we're going out. We're doing a group outing. But for those, I don't know. I'm trying to do whatever that's right and do. Anyway, so no, I know at my age. So also too, we got things coming out with the date night socials and game nights and all that stuff coming up. So if you want to be a blessing, so into Thursday Love, we have Thursday Love t-shirts. If you want a t-shirt, inbox us and we will tell you the price and everything and get you a Thursday Love t-shirt.
We also have a Time to Worship t-shirt from the album that I did a few years back, and we have the Time to Worship CD also.
Yeah.
You guys want to purchase that? We'll put it on. Matter of fact, we'll put that on our page.
Yeah. So we love you guys. Y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great weekend. We getting ready for school, so we're going to have that soon, the edition with the girls. So we're going to have all your kids. Everybody bring your kids up here. We're going to talk about how it feels to get ready to go back to school. So, all right. That's enough. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah. That was just
corny.
All right, guys. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to us again. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Bye.